Why do you got kicked out? Why did you get kicked out? Because you can't answer.
It's dirty work, but someone's got to do it.
I paid. Because you can't answer.
And luckily for us, someone wants to do it. When a nightclub party unfolds at the Strathcona Hotel complex in Victoria, it's all fun and games. Mix in a little alcohol and it's life unscripted. In this adult playground, just about anything could kick off at any moment.
I've got my stuff in the bar, man, and they just kicked me out because I paid like $60.
I've been punched, kicked, spat on, bit. I've had bottles thrown at me, pool cues, I've had chairs, I've had someone try to run me over with their car.
Head of security at the Strath, Ari Nazan, has seen it all in his 17 years as a bouncer, although he says that bouncing isn't exactly what they do anymore.
It's a word that was used very much in the 1980s, and then owners wanted to get away from that because bouncing denotes someone grabbing someone, throwing them out of a bar. And really what we do is we're customer service professionals.
Clearly there's always some folks who'll disagree with that.
They just kicked me out because I wanted to get my stuff at the table.
But any bar or nightclub is private property. Someone has to keep it safe for the owners. Here, 24 employees make up the nightclub security team.
It's like a story, and all these people are characters.
And they've got a lot of ground to cover, with several separate venues inside the building demanding attention at all times. Crowd control becomes the operative task at hand, especially when it gets busy.
You have to be able to take a lot of negative abuse without reacting in a negative manner, because people, when they get intoxicated, they certainly run the gamut of emotions.
Checking ID, addressing safety concerns, enforcing in-house rules and regulations. There's rarely a dull moment in this job.
We're dealing with medical emergencies, dealing with people of all different types of backgrounds. I get to rub shoulders with famous people, bands, celebrities, and it's certainly an interesting ride.
Each member has a two-way radio. Sometimes several staff members are called to either extract someone who's behaving violently or to break up a fight. But it doesn't always end there. All too often, bouncers are accused of assault.
What people are really unaware of is the law. And I've made it my duty to understand what the law and our rights are as a private establishment. If someone is being asked to leave, then they're trespassing if we've asked them to leave.
And if they are asked to leave, they have to stay out of the building for 24 hours according to the law.
Because of the seriousness of this job, in 2009, the province phased in the new Security Services Act, making it mandatory for door staff to undergo training and become licensed.
And that means they have a criminal record check. They have to do a 40-hour course, which is law, conflict resolution, and things like that, and then write a test.
Nazan says he's seen a decline in altercations over the past 5 years. One reason might be the electronic bar watch system in use at Club 919. It red flags people who are known troublemakers, keeping the bad guys out.
We're having a time, baby! Woo!
Nazan also owns Fierce Studio, a teacher of jiu-jitsu. And he says while you don't necessarily need martial arts training to be a security professional, it can help.
Knowing how to do joint manipulation or just escorts or come-alongs, as they're called, are really important.
Ari's about to publish a book about his 17 years as a security professional. For anyone interested in what really goes on in the nightlife, this book will be Bouncer 101.
The book is called The Doorman's Credo, Tales Behind the Velvet Rope. It's a how-to guide of how to be a doorman.
But it's also a journal of some of the wild things that have happened to him. Some of it, he says, you'll be quite surprised about.
I can't even tell you how many death threats I've had over the years.
So why keep doing it?
I really like dealing with conflict and resolving it. And I think that has to do with my martial art background. It's really a reality check. It also builds character.
And each character in the Strathcona security story brings their own style to the job, working under the microscope, keeping it a fun place to visit. From the Strathcona Hotel in Victoria, I'm James Green for The Daily.